Alrighty, let's see if the sound is working. This is Paul from Prime Disclosure. Today we're going to talk about the event is upon us. Be right back. Alrighty, let's see if the sound is working. This is Paul from Prime Disclosure. Today we're going to talk about the event is upon us. Alrighty, seems to be working, so let's get started here. For those that haven't been following the qhht community and in 5D, the event is something that is coming to this realm, to this reality. Many people call it a light, a higher consciousness, something that will shift the human race to a new earth, or to 5D. So check out Allison C-O-E. She's a qhht practitioner, and in5d.com. They're talking a lot about the event that is coming soon. So this article was put out today on in5d from Dawn Bailey. The event is upon us. The event is upon us by research, visions, and channelings. I have narrowed it down to the third week in March. I can't know the exact time and date because there were oaths taken by those I communicate with. It was just revealed to me who I have been communicating with throughout my journey this week. I haven't been allowed to put all the pieces together until now. There is nothing we can do to prepare for this. Everything has already been decided. The cards are dealt and in place. None of us can change what is about to happen. It has already been decided where everyone will go or stay. The event is a wave of light and energy that hits the earth. Those of us who have been upgrading and holding light, it will not affect us as much. Our crystalline bodies are ready. It will be a galactic light show unlike any ever seen before. There are around 7 billion people on this planet, and about 1/3 will disappear. They will be going to the new earth, or the transitioning place. Yes, the new earth is a separate place than this earth. Who stays and goes is decided on the conditions of their soul. Since none of us truly know what's in another soul, there is no way to know who is going and who is not. There is a transitioning place in between this earth and the new earth. I have been there about 3 years ago. I didn't know at the time. It came clear to me now where I was. I had a dream 3 years ago. They aren't really like the traditional dreams we're used to, but I don't care what else to call it. I am asleep when it happens and wake up covered in sweat. I woke up in a place full of people. The place was not on Earth. It looked bare, like an inside of a military plane. There were bars with stools and people were sitting around the bar. These people looked like they had been through hell, like they had been through a natural disaster. They had small bags that looked like they were packed in a hurry. People were confused and didn't know what happened to them or where they were. There was a little girl of about 6 years old. She was in a dress and running around looking for her parents. I tried to catch her to comfort her, but I couldn't. I then saw someone with a clipboard. I walked up to them. I could not tell the gender. They were dressed in a uniform, but in place of their face was a bright, blinding light. I then asked why I was here. They asked my name. I told them, and they looked me up on the clipboard. They then said, "Don't worry, you are a comrade. You will be given a private room." I then woke up in a pool of sweat. I now know this is the transitioning place between the old Earth and new Earth that some people will go to after the event. Some stay on Earth, some go to the new Earth, and some go to the transitioning place. I do suspect people have been going to the transitional place for a while now. Most likely overdoses. Just because someone is an addiction doesn't mean they are an addict doesn't mean they are a bad person. It's their soul that matters. The weakest have been weeded out for a while now. Those that could have not survived the event have been taken earlier. The old Earth will be left a mess. With 1/3 of the people just gone, there will be chaos. Those that didn't pass the test, that chose not to change or raise their vibration, will stay Resources will dwindle and many people will have to come together to survive. Basic human necessities will be hard to come by. There will be much misery and suffering. The new earth will be beautiful. There will be abundance for everyone. No disease or illness exists here. No suffering will ever occur here. Those that have been raising their vibration with a pure soul will be living here. No animals will be harmed. You do not have to eat to survive. You can choose to eat for the experience of having a meal. If you want a meal, you will manifest it. This is how you eat meat without harming an animal. The transitioning place will be for those who were good people in life but sadly fell into addiction and separated from their spiritual selves. Those that have focused their resources, time, and energy to an addiction they had to feed. An addiction symbolizes doing something that goes against one's spiritual beliefs and doing something that goes against your greater good. There will also be the light workers here, the 144,000 we know who we are. All light workers should know who they are by now and their mission. The information became available to us within the last week. More and more information has become available to us since February 20th, 2018. The light workers will be getting prepared to go back to the old earth. We will not be going to the new earth until later, around 7 years after the event, if all goes as planned. We will come back to the old earth around 6 months after the event. We are staying to try and get those left behind to change their ways and raise their consciousness. We will be protected. No harm will ever come to us. We have already received the mark on our foreheads a long time ago. It has just not been visible. This mark seals us that we can't be harmed or touched. This mark is a crucifix where our third eye is located. Others will be able to see it now after the event. We will never go without what we need. Our gifts and abilities will be upgraded and intensified. When we need something, we will be able to instantly manifest it. Our knowledge and healings will be greatly needed here. We will no longer be kept hidden and isolated. It is time for another phase of our missions to start. We have been kept this way so we were safe and not to attach to anyone that it would cause us pain. Our families will be able to watch us from the new earth. They will know who we are now. Everyone will know who we are now. We will finally meet each other. We have been placed in strategic locations on earth. We will get new locations after the transitioning time is over. We are left behind to help save people in the old earth so that they can transition to the new earth, or the old and the new earth will merge. What happens depends on how this phase of the mission goes. This is all the information I have now that I can reveal. I am getting information almost constantly now. It is so much that I have to process it before passing it on. It has also been given to me over the years, so new information and old information has to be combined. I will keep you up to date as much as I can. Love and light, Dawn Bailey. Dawn is a magnetic energy worker, light worker. Her journey has taught her that there are many different energies available for light workers to work with on the tree of life. She has recently been guided to work with animals and does energy work on animals, especially abused ones, which also leads to energy work on their owners. Her mission is to help all life on beautiful Gaia. And you can find her on soulsistertruth.wordpress.com. Her email, dawnbailey7771@gmail.com. So thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel below, and have a great day.